So I actually went to school for philosophy, and this is just a small collection of the books that I have. But there's one philosophical subject that I've always had a love-hate relationship with. Logic. You see, the thing about logic is that when we can agree that something is true, that's the only way we can decide whether something is logical or not. You see, people throw around the term valid, but they don't really use it right. An argument is valid when, if we consider the premises to be true, then the conclusion would be inescapably true. An example would be, if I go to the ice house, then I'll end up fishing. I went to the ice house, therefore I'm fishing. Or another example would be, Socrates was a man, all men are mortal, therefore Socrates was mortal. An argument is sound when those premises are also true. So the only time an argument is truly logical is when it's sound. I mean, when you're dealing with deduction. There's also, obviously, induction where you might look at cogency, but we're not getting into that. But who's to say that the premises are always true? In the Socrates example, just saying that Socrates was a man doesn't make it true. And we can argue this infinitum. So, in that regard, there is no logical argument. There are valid arguments that we agree that the premises are true, but that doesn't make them true. You might choose the statement 1 + 1 = 2, and while it's a little facetious, it's still technically true. We could argue that, well, there is no such thing as 2 in a binary system. So then we gotta make that argument and keep going down that rabbit hole. So that's my love-hate relationship with logic. There may not be any logical argument.